Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. This morning, as I was spending time talking to God, there were some thoughts going through my mind about how negative the world is, how difficult the world is, how much animosity towards the Creator of heaven and earth there is in the world around us. Have you ever felt like you just wanted to call to God and ask Him to avenge Himself? Have you ever wondered what it would be like if He did that? Have you ever wondered why He's not doing it? If you have, I'm going to tell you, you're normal. You should feel that way sometimes. You know, the writer of Psalm 83, Asaph, cries out to the Lord, God, don't keep silent. Don't be deaf. God, don't be idle. See how your enemies make an uproar, those who hate you. And he goes on to name all the things that are going on in the world that are against the Creator of heaven and earth. But he ends this way. In verse 16 of Psalm 83, cover their faces with shame so that they will seek your name, Yahweh. Let them be put to shame and terrified forever. Let them perish in disgrace. May they know that you alone, whose name is Yahweh, are the most high over all the earth. There are times where we want to see the end of the mess that's going on around us. But what we need to know more than anything else, especially when it's someone in particular that's causing us harm and we're crying out for God to avenge us, we need to remember that in our crying out for God to deal with this, our heart must be, has to be, it's critical that it is, for that person to know the one true God, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, Jesus Christ. And our heart should be that God transforms their life, even if it's in the last breath. Our heart should be that we see them in the kingdom of heaven. And that's really hard when they're producing so much pain in our lives. But I can tell you, the angst and animosity and dissension and all of the depression and everything else that's going on cannot survive if you can get yourself to the point where you want them to know God and you want them to be present with Him in eternity. Your heart may break over what you see them living right now, but if you live with a hope that God will change them and bring them to Him, it will change your life. So today, you might be able to start that process with just one in your life. So when you're feeling angst, you're feeling anxious, your depression is setting in, your rage is blending into the world around you, and you're crying out for God to avenge you, and you might not say it that way, but that's really what you're saying. Remember that you're asking Him to do it so that they'll turn to Him and become what He is. I truly love you all. It's the only way to live is if we find a way to live that way. Hope to see you on the road someday. I hope, without a doubt, that you understand that I am praying that God will get your attention and show you who the one true God is, and that you will then start living that life and start praying for others that way as well. I love y'all. I pray that you have a great day. God bless.